Hello and welcome to the Telegraph studio. I'm Alistair Greener. Now, we're very aware these days of cyber attacks, and we also know about the insurance industry. But what role does the insurance industry play in cyber attacks? Well, that's what we're talking about today, cyber insurance. And joining me is Lyndsey Bauer from Paragon Brokers. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, we hear this term all the time, don't we, in the media and so on, about cyber. I mean, what exactly is it and why are we so scared of it?
Cyber is a prefix for computer networks, for computer devices, and for electronic communication. It gets scary when you consider it in combination with other words like cybercrime and cybersecurity breach, because these are things that we don't see happening, but we definitely feel the effect of. It impacts our personal lives, our businesses, and our essential services.
So is cybersecurity something that affects every business today?
Absolutely. All companies in some way will rely on the integrity of their systems and the performance of those systems.
So you say it affects everybody. What makes a company more susceptible than another?
Well, Alistair, I think you need to consider the motivation of the people who might be trying to attack those systems. A hacker or a cyber criminal's motivation might be for personal or financial gain, or they might have a political or a social agenda.
So if I'm a business and I have insurance, typically how much cover am I going to have?
I would say you have limited cover for a cyber incident, if any, because traditional insurances are in nature reactive. They wait for a company to have had financial damage before they respond, whereas cyber insurance policy tries to be a bit more proactive.
You say proactive. What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, during the process of applying for an insurance policy in cyberspace, an insurance company will be encouraging a company to consider their plan of action in the event they have a cyber incident. And to the extent that they don't have a plan in place, the cyber insurance policy will provide introductions to specialist resources to support during a crisis event.
So at what stage will those insurance companies actually get involved?
So once you have the incident response plan in place, a company knows what it's supposed to do. It knows the first call it's going to make in order to try to minimize the damage and the fallout from a cyber incident. The company will enact their incident response plan and also advise insurers that this is happening, and the insurance policy will respond.
So if I accept that I need cyber insurance, why do I need a cyber insurance broker?
Well, cyber insurance is responding to a risk landscape that is rapidly changing, both from the threat actor perspective as well as from a legal and a regulatory perspective. So the policies are not standardized. There are many, many options out there, and you really would need a specialist broker to help you identify which policy is the right one for you.
So you've talked about what brokers do. What about Paragon? What do you bring to the table?
We have a specialist team dedicated to cyber insurance, and we've taken a perhaps unique approach. We've been very analytical in our undertaking of understanding the risk landscape from a legal and regulatory perspective, from a threat landscape, and we've married up that analysis with our client experience to ensure that not only are the policies broad enough to respond to the risk issues, but that they work as well in a crisis situation.
It's been a fascinating insight into the world of cyber insurance. Lyndsey Bauer from Paragon, thank you very much.
Thank you.